Hello and welcome to the Bowraven website, and in this short video I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our cash forecaster software. And to begin with, I'm going to go through the 7 benefits of this software that you'll get when you download it. Now firstly, one of the things we've done is to keep it very straightforward and easy to use, although having said that, it has got a lot of features in there. So it's very powerful and it covers most things that you'll need to have or include within a cash flow forecast. And within minutes of downloading it, you should have your reports ready and able to report to whoever it is you're preparing these cash flow forecasts for, whether it's your bank, directors, or if you're preparing it for a client of yours, if you're an accounting firm. And it's important to note that you don't have to be an accountant to use this, because we've made it very straightforward. Which leads me on to the second point. All the double entry is done for you. So all you have to do is put in the amounts, whether these are expenditures or income or assets, and all the entries are put in the right areas for you. So whether this is on the profit and loss account, on the cash flow forecast, on the balance sheet, and so on. So it's very straightforward. And this leads on to the third point, is to do with VAT. Now, it may be that in your country you don't have VAT, you might have GST. We do have clients down in Australia and New Zealand, or you might have sales tax if you're in America or other countries. And so if an expense or a sales item has VAT or GST or sales tax associated with it, all you have to do is put the entry in, let the system know whether there is tax associated, and then it will do all the entries for you, as long as you put in when your quarters or your payments are due. All of those entries are taken care of in the cash flow forecasts. Depreciation is also calculated automatically, so you don't have to worry about all those type of entries. You just have to select what rates your assets are depreciated at, which you can get very easy from your set of accounts that your accountant has prepared. Or of course, if you are an accountant, then you'll know how to work with this as well. So all you have to do is enter the amount of the asset purchase, the date or the month in which it will appear in your cash flow forecasts, and pretty much that's it, and everything else is done for you, including the final entries on your balance sheet. There are a number of loan or hire purchase entries that you can put on the cash flow forecasts, because many businesses, when they're preparing cash flow forecasts, want to know how much money they need to borrow, or if they're going to be buying assets and using finance to finance them. And there's a lot of great features within the loans and hire purchase, from loan holidays to different interest rates to different periods and so on. One of the good things is we've added in there is a sensitivity analysis, which will save a lot of time. So if you've put all your entries in and you wanted to see if you reduced your income by say 10%, to see what impact that has on your cash flows and profits over the next 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, or whatever period you're dealing with. You can equally reduce your costs, so your cost of sales, or you could increase them and so on. So you could play around with it by adjusting these upwards and downwards by various percentages, and you can straight away see, you can perhaps look at your worst case scenario or your best case scenario, whichever you prefer to do. We've also allowed it so that you can forecast cash flows and profits for up to 7 years. Now you don't have to do that, but it gives you that facility within the software. And this is very flexible. So if you actually decide you just want to do 12-month forecasts, then that's all you need to do. But if you want to do 3-year forecasts or whatever it happens to be, you can choose the period you want up to and including a 7-year forecast. Now in this video, that's all I'm going to say, and in the next one it'll go into a bit more detail about the software. And if I just scroll down here, you'll see that there's 22 key points about the software, but instead of making this video too long, I'm going to put that into the next one. But thank you very much for listening, and bye for now.